Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're trying to explain something to someone, but they just can't seem to understand it? Maybe you were trying to explain a complicated concept to a friend or a colleague, or maybe you were trying to teach someone a new skill or technique. Whatever the case may be, it's frustrating when someone doesn't seem to get it, no matter how hard you try. But have you ever stopped to consider that the problem might not be with the other person, but with you? This is the idea behind the curse of knowledge. A cognitive bias that affects how we communicate and understand the world around us. The curse of knowledge is a phenomena that occurs when a person possesses a higher level of knowledge or expertise in a particular subject, and as a result finds it difficult to communicate that knowledge to others who lack the same level of expertise. This can manifest in a variety of ways, such as using jargon or technical language that others may not understand, assuming that others have the same level of knowledge or experience as you do, or simply being unable to explain a concept or idea in a way that makes sense to someone else. The curse of knowledge was first identified in 1989 study by Elizabeth Newton, a Stanford University graduate student. In the study, Newton asked people to tape out well-known songs and asked listeners to guess what songs was being taped. Newton found out that the tapers consistently overestimated how easily listeners could guess the song, and listeners struggled to identify the songs that seemed so clear to tapers. This phenomena can be explained by the concept of perspective talking, which is the ability to put oneself in someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. When we have more knowledge or expertise in a particular area, we may assume that others have the same level of understanding as us, and we may struggle to adjust our perspective to meet theirs. This can lead to misunderstanding, miscommunication, and a lack of empathy and understanding. The curse of knowledge can also have other negative effects. For example, it can lead to overconfidence and complacency in our own knowledge, preventing us from learning and growing. It can also lead to a lack of empathy and understanding for others who may not have the same level of knowledge or expertise as us, which can damage relationships and hinder collaborations. But how can we overcome the curse of knowledge? One approach is to practice perspective talking and empathy. This means making a conscious effort to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. This can involve asking questions, listening actively, and using clear and simple language to explain concepts and ideas. Another approach is to embrace a growth mindset, which is the idea that we can always learn and grow, regardless of our current level of knowledge or expertise. By adopting a growth mindset, we can avoid becoming complacent or overconfident in our own knowledge, and instead remain open to new ideas and perspective. In conclusion, the curse of knowledge is a cognitive bias that affects how we communicate and understand the world around us. It occurs when a person possesses a higher level of knowledge or expertise in a particular subject and struggles to communicate that knowledge to others who lack the same level of expertise. By recognizing the curse of knowledge and practicing perspective talking, empathy, and growth mindset, we can break free from this cognitive bias and improve our communication and understanding with others.